Let's look at a prompt that will help improve your writing, both from a logical argument standpoint and from a grammatical and presentation standpoint as well. So I developed this based on a couple prompts that I saw out there, plus a few things I was playing with. Basically, we're going to talk about being a devil's advocate. We're going to get ChatGPT to criticize our work in a constructive way. Basically, we want to improve the writing. This is a kind of a fat prompt here, but I think you should be able to follow along. Here it is. I want you to act as devil's advocate to help improve my writing. I want to submit text and I want constructive criticism. Find holes in logic. Look out for invalid arguments so that you can call out any logical errors or inconsistencies that may be present in the text. Your job is to provide evidence-based feedback and point out any fallacies, faulty reasoning, false assumptions, or incorrect conclusions which may have been overlooked by the writer. You should also use artificial intelligence tools such as natural language processing to give feedback on how to improve the text. Use your rhetorical knowledge and experience about effective writing techniques in order to suggest ways to better express any ideas in written form. Acknowledge with "I understand" as your answer, and then ask for the text. We're going to go through this. So it's one fat prompt, and then ChatGPT is going to ask you for the text. I'm going to grab a blog post that, ironically, ChatGPT wrote for me based on a transcript of one of my videos. So let's select this, and we're just going to copy and paste it. I'm using ChatGPT Plus. It is asking for the text, and I'm going to go snag this over here, and there's going to be a little extra stuff in here, but that is okay. I think ChatGPT should be able to remove it. So boom. So it's going to provide some details about things to improve. Okay, so we have a few things noted. ChatGPT did see the affiliate disclosure. That's cool. It says how it relates to the content of the post. So not 100% applicable here. I don't really care about that. Benefits of AI. So the post mentions that AI can be helpful for productivity, writing, and idea generation, but it's not clear how. Evidence-based feedback. So the post mentions that ChatGPT can provide evidence-based feedback on written content, but it's not clear how it's accomplished or what kind of feedback ChatGPT can provide. Then writing the whole blog post. While it's possible to use ChatGPT to write an entire blog post, it's worth noting it might not be suitable for everyone. And so we have 5 points here overall. And what we can do is ask ChatGPT to rewrite the text based on the suggestions. So that's what we'll do. Perfect. So it made the changes that it talked about. And when just looking at this, it seems a little short in this section. So I'm going to say to rewrite that section with more detail and more examples. And I'll be specific and say rewrite this section, and then I'm going to paste it in here. It looks like we hit the limit of what we can type out. So I'll just say continue with your reply. And it should pick up here. We've iterated a little bit here, and now we can say we want more. So can you find any other holes in the argument? We'll say improvements. All right. So we have 4 additional things that we can add in here, which is great. So we started with kind of a sparse blog post that was really not that great. I mean, just looking at it, there's just a couple sentences per section. Now at this point, we probably have, I would say, over 1,000 words in this full blog post. I will need to copy and paste this stuff over. It ended up being a longer response because it's such a long blog post. So we'll have to copy and paste it over. If you want to get the full text for this devil's advocate prompt, you can check out the prompt engineering cheat sheet and my resource guide. So this just has a bunch of awesome prompts and a way to reverse engineer prompts. We talk about content creation. We talk about teaching ChatGPT your style. We talk about using follow-up prompts. This reverse engineering stuff is super cool, but the big thing in the way I've been coming up with a lot of my prompts is this creating your own prompts. So you can create a prompt generator and tell ChatGPT kind of what you're looking for, and it'll give you a long, detailed prompt, kind of like this one right here. I didn't come up with all of this on my own. I just started with prompt engineering and using the idea that you can create your own prompts. So you can find a link in the description, and I have a few other ChatGPT videos out there as well.